Nerf gun to Airsoft conversion prototype 2. The shell does not hold the BBs quite tight enough. Sometimes they'll fall out, sometimes they won't. But they do get held in sometimes. See, and then the last one is in there. You can't see through it. There's a BB. It will cycle through the gun. I need a proper sealment for the BB, and it doesn't shoot very hard, but it will shoot. When there's more BBs in there, it shoots better, so I have a feeling the BBs are causing a better air seal inside because they could just roll around. It's not super airtight. So my next prototype will have a tighter barrel or maybe an O-ring at the top to hold the BBs better. But what I was thinking is I'll get a metal pipe, a 5mm diameter on the inside, and then this is about the shell inside of it is 13mm. So I'll add the pipe to that, and since a 6mm BB won't fit in a 5mm inner diameter of the pipe, I'll drill it out just enough so a BB will fit in there, but tightly so it won't roll around at all, and it will have an air seal. That way I don't need an O-ring, and I don't need anything else. But buying pipes like that, even from AliExpress, will be very expensive. So I'm going to have to see. I want this project to be done by anyone and not just someone with a 3D printer. So I'm going to see if I could standardize a design, maybe make it out of wood or something. This, how I made this, if you want to make it and you want to tune it yourself, see if it works for you, is just an airsoft barrel. Which you could use pens, you could look it up, you could use pens as airsoft barrels if you don't have one, or you could go to your local, some cheap dollar stores and stuff, sell toy airsoft guns, and you could buy one, get a barrel out of that, or you could go to a flea market, buy a cheap airsoft gun, get a barrel out of that. But what I recommend is buying used ones on eBay, HopUp, which is on an app. It's also a website. You could also buy used barrels on evike.com, Airsoft GI. Just look around, get a good price. I'd recommend getting really long ones if you have something to cut them with. So you could cut them and have a bunch of them from only one barrel. And that's what I did here. I cut it with a hacksaw. A hacksaw you could buy like $10, $12. Make sure it comes with a metal cutting blade. And then what I did here is I put a bunch of tape, and I went little by little till it fit, like snugly, like where I had to force it in. I had to hit this against something to get it all the way in, but after a bunch of shots, it hasn't moved. If you try to do the old trick of putting the barrel in the Nerf dart and then putting it in the shell, it will stay in, but when you shoot, it will fall out. It will go slowly and slowly out. So it's not a good method. This method with tape is good because I could take it out if I need to, force it out. But when I, like as I said before, there's no good air seal. So I'll be working on that in the next video. Shell could hold 5 BBs. It's a little janky though because it got more compressed now that I loaded 5, so it looks like it could fit like maybe 7. So I'm unsure, but this shell's very janky, so I will improve on it for my 3rd generation of the design.